How you doing? I've had a look on the net and I can't find anything that concretely shows you what I want to show you, which is how you get your vinyl onto your computer. If you don't have a USB record player, you've got a standard record player. Everyone knows Audacity, probably, right? I bought this recently to transfer recordings that I make to teach English onto the computer, and I thought, you know what, the sound quality is just terrible. It really is not good at all. So I looked into my amp, another amp I've got, and discovered that it's actually really good for what we want to do. So I'm going to take this record, I'll just cue it up, that's about where I want it to be, and this is the amp. I'm using Dire Straits because maybe that's another story, but I did a DVD comparison. Let's get this right. I did a comparison video between this album. So I'm just doing something. This album, Dire Straits, their first album, and the CD, and I get lots of flack from it. Saying, what you're doing comparing an album like that as a classic CD, it was remastered, special edition, high definition, defined state of the art. I didn't know that. It was just the only CD that I had that I'd also got on vinyl. So I'm going to do another one anyway on this deck, which is for sale while I've still got it, and with a Philips CD player, an early CD player. But the main point today is, this is what you need, okay, to do this. This amplifier, it's an old Akai amp, and it's got, importantly, it's got a pre and a main. So you've got your preamp and your main amplifier, which normally you put this piece of metal in there like so, and it bridges it, literally makes a connection. So I figured out that if I took it out and just fed the preamp, sound from the preamp, so I've got the record player going in, it's an old cable from this Lenco. So I've got it going to RCAs like that with this connector. Goes in the normal phono slot. You've got two phono inputs on this amp. It's not magnet and coil, it's just two inputs, separate inputs. And then preamp out, which goes to the laptop. And you set the volume here on your main volume on the amp. So if you don't want it clipping, I've got it on 2, which gives me just about what I need, and that's it basically. So let's follow this cable. Now, I did a video like this a long time ago with Steely Dan, but I'm doing it again. So let's rock and roll. Record, mute that. Okay, so if I did raise that volume rocker on the Akai amp, that would peak. That's the way that's controlled. So your output's controlled. And for cassette, it's terrific. I made some great copies, sent to my students. They're very happy. You can see where I've got it on 2 now. That's kind of just where you want to be, really. Almost clipping out, but not quite. Maybe knock it down a touch, I suppose. So let's stop it. So we've got, what, 40 seconds there, and play it. Alright, now that's and very nice sound.
In the back room, it's a man's world. All the money go down. Up inside the doorway.
Greasy, greasy monkey.
Just ain't no way.
You and me got to be, yeah. Alright, so that's really good. A few tips on this software, Audacity. If you want to do this, you go to preferences and you need to choose your correct input, your correct recording device input there. I've got it on microphone, so I've got a USB mic, I've got the built-in mic, Sound Mapper, and I've got this, which is this in fact. So you need a special one of these to do it. And you also need a laptop that's got that in it. It's got a microphone input. I say laptop, you need a PC with a mic input, whichever one's got, right? So RCA lead, 3/4 small jack at the back. You need an amp that's got pre and power stages. You feed it from the pre out. You can use a headphone jack like on the Pioneer as well. If an amp's got a headphone jack out, that will work, but not a headphone jack like that. Not that kind of jack. On this amp at the back there's two RCA outputs that are for headphones. Basically it's a monitor, but it works anyway. But I think the Akai works better. Okay, well I hope that's been interesting, and I'll see you next time.